Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is pretty late at night, so I have to talk pretty quietly. But I really wanted to get a video out about Season 7 in Apex Legends. I don't know why they released this patch so late. Especially for us that have to work tomorrow. I mean, it came out at 11 p.m. depending on where you are in the United States. And then you had to download this 50 gigabyte patch, which for me that took 3 hours. So it's just like, man, come on. Everyone's been wanting to play this all day. I had the whole day off ready to go so I could play this and make some videos. But I ended up having no time for it because it came out so late. So this one's going to be a little bit differently. It's not going to be edited as much as usual. I'm just going to kind of share my initial thoughts and just kind of talk over my first game that I won. It was actually, I think it was like the first game that I played, really. But man, they made a lot of changes, and man, I gotta just start off by saying this new map is just insane. The game feels completely different. It still feels like Apex, but I don't know. I just feel like the map's just so big right now that there's just so much time to loot, so the fights feel differently. You feel more geared and ready to go. But you can go, it's odd, like I either can't find anybody or everybody's in the exact same spot. And it's almost never in between. Once people hear some gunshots, everyone's running to it because they're probably in the same boat as you. They haven't seen anybody for 15 minutes and they want some action too. So once the fighting starts, everyone goes to it. I've kind of noticed you'll get into a lot of these like 3-4 squad fights, which is pretty epic. And this map is so good for it because there's a lot of open space and cover for these multi-team fights. You know, you're not stacked on top of each other and it's just third party after third party after third party. There's actually a lot of room to where you're kind of defending your territory as all these people are pushing, and everyone's kind of, I just think it's really good for the game the way this map is set up. It's hard for people to just rush you by storming a tiny room that you're stuck in. You know, there's so much space that you can almost always back off and find time and heal up. So it does make the game feel a little bit slower because people are healing up so much. But I feel like, man, one benefit I didn't even think of is I bet you a lot more people are going to be getting these 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 damage bonuses for their kind of reward system to put on their character. And you know, I just want to talk about this gameplay really quick though. What you guys are seeing here is, I don't know if this is going to get fixed. I hope it does, but the ring closes on a spot where you can't fight the other team, so it's just a matter of who can heal. And because I'm Octane, I have the self-healing, so I actually was able to survive one more tick, and that actually allowed us to win that game. Hopefully they change. I don't know how they allowed that to be a final zone. That doesn't make any sense. Like, there's just no way to get to the enemy there. But yeah, this game is so good. I wish I could play way more. I work tomorrow. If I didn't work tomorrow, I'd be up all night and I'd be editing all day tomorrow to get you guys some sweet content. But I just don't have the time, guys. I really am looking forward to making content for you guys. Something really interesting is I found this guy named Marvin. It's Pathfinder's brother, or I'm sorry, it's his cousin or something. And I've tried. I came and found him like 20 times. I tried to wake him up. He's kind of in this sleeping state. You can ping him, and your character will say something. You can kill him, but you can't revive him. I tried playing Lifeline. I tried giving him a heal bot. A lot of the characters have voice lines for them, but most of them are pretty simple. But yeah, I'm not sure what there is to do with him. But so when you guys are playing this, just be careful. There's this game mode called Olympus Preview. There's no enemies. It's just for exploring the map. I keep running into people who are like, hey, there's armor over here, or get your guns, and it's like, oh, hold up, guys, there's no combat in this. And they're like, what? It's like, yeah, so I gotta explain it to them. But anyways, I'm really excited for this season. A lot of the champions are A lot of the legends are a lot stronger, and I'm going to be talking about those more in depth. A lot of the legends got buffs indirectly just from the way the map is now. For example, like Loba, there's so many areas in this game that are like, there's like 5-story buildings where Loba's ult has so much loot to pick up. And on top of that, there's just the open map just makes characters like Rampart better. In some ways she's weaker because the map is so big that if you do have a Rampart that's kind of, armored up, you can just kind of ignore her. There's so much space to cover. But yeah, these are just my initial thoughts. This is going to be a great season, guy. The map is beautiful. It's well laid out. The vehicles are sweet. The legends feel great. The new legend feels awesome. I can't wait to be playing this game more. I am going to be giving away a season pass, so all you have to do is like my video, be a subscriber, and just comment down in the... You have to do 2 things. You have to comment on my video, and then here's the other thing. You have to comment on someone else's comment, because I want you guys to, talk with other people and see, try to get some conversations going. That way we don't just have posts, but I want to actually have some conversations going. So if you guys get some good content going, I'll maybe I'll give more maybe I'll give some more season passes out, but I'm definitely going to be giving one out. I might be giving 2 out. So I'm going to be making this. I'm going to be off in 2 days, so I'm going to be just making content my whole weekend, so I can't wait to get that content out there. So thanks, guys, for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Everybody have a great night.